So we're in Paducah and we're doing the Fall Grand. Without a doubt, this is the best dogs you'll see in the country anywhere. I mean, this is the best venue there is. We had 998 dogs in it. I think we ended up with like 936 that were running here. We got 10 different sites, 5 water, 5 lands, and we're judging these retrievers on a standard, the Grand Standard.
Well, you'll see primarily Labrador Retrievers. Up until this last year, they were the top registered breed in the United States with the American Kennel Club. You will see some Golden Retrievers. You will see some Chesapeake Bay Retrievers. You will see some Boykin Spaniels. Potentially there are poodles here, standard poodles as well, which many people do not know was one of the original, if not the original retrieving breed. So those are primarily what you're going to see.
The whole country's here. I mean, we're here from coast to coast. The judges are here from coast to coast. So yeah, we're seeing the whole country. I mean, we even have people from Canada. I think the first time you run this thing, you're just addicted. You get into it. There's a lot of people here. We're all family here. Everybody gets along. It's a great thing.
We do a series of land and a series of water. So each dog that runs through here is required to run 2 land series, 2 water series, and if they make it that far, then the upland series. Water series, let's start with that. It's like an everyday duck hunt. Let's say we go to down here to the WMA, we put our decoys out, we conceal ourselves, we conceal our dogs, and we kill our ducks when they come in. We send our dogs on the retrieves. There are 3 marked retrieves that the dog will actually see fall. The dog will proceed to the area of the fall, pick the bird up, retrieve the hand, and then we run a blind retrieve. So a blind retrieve is where a bird has fallen and the dog doesn't know where it's at, but you know as a gunner or possibly your hunting buddy saw it and said, over there by that stick, there's one laying there. So the dog and handler work as a team at that point. The dog proceeds to that area. If he gets offline, we stop them with a whistle. We cast them with our hands and with whistles until they achieve that area, pick up the bird, bring it back. We also have what's called a diversion. And the best way to explain a diversion in real terms is, let's say we're out here, we're hunting, and we've killed our birds, and we've got a bird come in as the dog is coming back with the retrieve. We kill that bird. The dog has to hold the bird that it has in its mouth, keep it, bring it to you, and not break for the bird that comes in. And then once we get the duck from the dog on the original retrieve, we send it for the diversion bird. We also have what's called an honor. In a real life scenario, I go hunting, I've got my dog, my buddy comes with me, he has his dog. So the best case scenario is we let those dogs take turns picking up birds. That way they get the most amount of work. A dog on honor means that he has to sit and watch while the other dog makes the retrieves. The guns are fired, the dog makes the retrieve. Your dog has to sit quietly, watch, and be steady during that part. So it's skills that the dog uses when they actually duck hunt or goose hunt or dove hunt in this case. They're being scored on marking, memory, control. We want the dogs to be biddable, and by that we mean we want the dog to be able to work with the handler. This is so much teamwork, especially at this level, and that's what makes these dogs great. They work as a team with the handler. They're a dog that you would be proud to take hunting and be steady and quiet in the blind, pick your birds up, would be obedient coming in and out, not break, not knock guns over. Safety is a huge aspect of what we do too, and safety also plays a part with the dog.
What differs us, we are a hunt test program instead of a field trial program. And so we don't run against each other, we run against a standard, an established standard that has 2 judges, and the judges set up the tests and they see what they want, and they want to see a grand champion show us. That's their grand standard by our rules. They judge the dogs individually against that standard. The Western Kentucky Wildlife Management Area has a great property for us. This is our 3rd time being here. We love these grounds. The large fields, they're managed to have some cover and some broken areas, and that allows us to be able to set up our marks and blinds and add difficulty degrees to the marks and blinds at the grand level. Kentucky Wildlife, it just does a great job out here managing the ground, the road structures, the pond management. It's just, we love this place. I got into it, as many others do, as I'm a duck hunter and chase ducks all over the country. I had a duck dog that I had gotten and, you know, wanted something else to do with it. The breeder and trainer that I got my dog from suggested that I find a retriever club, and at the time I lived in St. Cloud, Florida, and I found the Central Florida Hunting Retriever Club and got involved with them, and that's been 25 years ago. And so we enjoyed it. It gave us something to do in the off time. It gave me like friends to go and train with and improve my dog, and I made a better hunting dog. What brings me back is the people and the dogs. That's, you know, these are the greatest handlers we've got, from just ordinary person to doctors are here, and we're all the same. We're all dog trainers and dog enthusiasts and enjoy the hunt test program.